Here we are then. For the race, Liam Aspardi pulls out his grid stop, and let's go see what tyres people are starting on, as Jack O'Brien has disconnected from the session, and that is not very good. And Jack O'Brien and Lewis Satchel have already both been disqualified, and Dylan Gill's hit the brake magic, it looks like. And you've had Daniel Vargas, the Mex-American, hop in last minute. So, in terms of tyres, everyone's got mediums apart from Zach Miles and Finn Corley, who have both gone onto the hards. So, question is, tyre choice isn't really a factor here. Strategy is though. Who has chosen the right strategy and who has not? Here in Azerbaijan, Liam Aspardi on pole. 15 drivers will be leading the way here. We had 14 in Monaco, and we had 12 in Spain, and we had 14 in Portugal, 17 in China. So the numbers have been pretty good recently. 17 is the record so far this season for drivers. One man to look out for in the back, towards the back, is Dylan Gill, and that man looks fun. Can Dylan Gill win here? Well, can he fight back through the field from 13th on the grid? He's going to have to hope he can. The championship leader, with only 9 rounds to go, obviously, it's quite a short season. After this, there'll only be 8 more races, which is very interesting indeed. Martin Bradley backing up the field massively, it looks like. Daniel Vargas is now ahead of Zach Miles. Didn't compete in quality, obviously, which is quite sad. And has locked up and very aggressively rejoins the track. He's lucky formation lap doesn't have damage, because otherwise that would have been race over before it even started. Not a very good debut. Well, that wouldn't have been a very good debut for him. Here comes Liam Martin Bradley then, line him up back in his grid slot. Everyone weaving. Getting ready here for the start of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Usually Azerbaijan in F1 is quite a crazy race. Could we get it like that in SRC? We'll have to wait and see. As Dylan Gill has been disqualified from his grid spot, as we're just waiting for Daniel Vargas now to park into his spot. Anyway. And he failed his as well. Here we go then. There's the lights, come on now. 5 lights are on! People jump the stars, everyone gets away! A lot of people jumping the star here. As Liam Aspardi leads the way, Ryan Turvey, I'm the greatest of stars. Harry Mercer already up to 3rd. His yellow flags as a Ferrari round. A lot of people already jumping the stars. I think Dylan Gill was one of them. Yes, Dylan Gill, Lewis Satchwell, Daniel Vargas, and Saba Horniak have all jumped the start here. Not ideal, but Liam Aspardi continues to lead then, ahead of Philip Luckman, Ryan Turvey, and oh, there's a big crash in the back! Huge crash! Multiple drivers involved, the VSC is out! Nathan Peacock around, a lot of people without front wings. VSC deployed, that kind of calms down the race there. Martin Bradley keeps the lead ahead of Philip Lucker, which is very good. Ryan Turvey losing the place off the start, and Henry Mercer up to 4th ahead of Casper Soderstrom. Dylan Gill and Lewis Satchel both have drive-throughs to serve. And I think that's just like chain reaction, I think. There's a lot, every single driver in the bottom 5 all jumped the start. So one of them must have jumped it and caused a chain reaction. Lewis Satchel going wide there. He got a bit of damage. A lot of these drivers, their races could be over already. And then Martin Bradley continues to lead here in Baku. As he starts to back off then. Zach Miles has stacked it under VSC. As the green flag comes back out. And Liam Martin Bradley leads him down the back straight. Philip Lucker in the Ferrari is really closing him down though, already in this race. Casper Bergeron gets back past Henry Murtagh. And Liam Asbradley sets the fastest lap of the race. 1:58.3. Yes, it's only lap 1. And look how close Philip Looker is now. Is he going to go for a move here? No, he's not. But down this long back straight, he could really have a good chance. So we're going to run on board with him. Speed in the pit lane there, Finn Corley. And a lot of drivers coming into the pits already here. Back in sector 3. I don't know what's happened there. As we have the strategies here, it looks like either a 1-stop or a 2-stop. That could change now. And yeah, Philip Looker cannot keep up with Liam Asbradley, who looks to have a very calm race at the moment. Those two still has a penalty. Oh, big lock up there from Daniel Vargas. And Zach Miles has gone into the back of him, it looks like. As he's rejoining. That's not good. So, King Saba, or Saba Hornysack, is still in P1. He's still P1? Oh no. What am I on about? No, he still has his drive-through. And so does Lewis Satchwell. 1.2 seconds now, big gap at the top. With 24 laps to go. And Ryan Turvey looks to be closing in now. He's under a second. Which is crucial for this race. We have a battle going on at the back there between Nathan Peacock and Casper Bergeron actually is battling Henry Murtagh again. These two going at it. Murtagh's going to be right behind Soderstrom. Go all the way up to the wall. We're right on board with Murtagh. Down the inside of turn 1 as he makes the move stick. No, he has to just back out. And he drops it. Henry Murtagh drops the car. Juiced in the pits. Singh coming into the pits now. And Nathan Peacock is going to be caught by Dylan Gill, who had a drive-through, and is somehow still going to be P6. We go on to lap 3. Unbelievable stuff. Purple final sector for him as well to boot. That was an incredible moment there. A lot of people boxing now. And there's a VSC. Must be a lot of debris all over the track. We have our second VSC here today. That Miles comes into the pits. 1.6 is the gap though at the front. Philip Looker is behind in P2 with Ryan Turvey P3, Casper Bergeron P4, Murtagh P5, then Dylan Gill, and Joseph Singh is out. Mine has not been a good race, but the VSC is, despite the retirement, we're going back racing. That doesn't seem very safe, but the game does what the game wants, it looks like. So Ryan Turvey's really going to want to try and break into DRS here. Is he going to be able to? No, he's going to be outside DRS, but you can get a bit of a slipstream here. You have to use a lot of overtake to try and get that slipstream. Nathan Peacock is going to be in DRS. And there's a yellow flag in sector 1 or 2. Lewis Satchwell's crashed at the castle section. And has collided with Daniel Vargas. Not very good, and Zach Miles has dropped it all on his own again. And Dylan Gill is now 5.4 behind Henry Murtagh. He is definitely chasing him down. Gill started 13th, had a drive-through, and is somehow still gained 8 positions as Lewis Satchwell's out of the race. And the safety car is out, the first safety car today. Daniel Vargas just goes straight into the back of him and is stopped. Lewis Satchwell is out. Daniel Vargas looks to be out of it too. Henry Murtagh is going to come around this next corner and just see 2 cars stopped on the outside and just completely locked up. That's not good. And now the safety car's out. This is going to bunch up the field. Are we going to see anyone potentially go on a gamble and switch to and just maybe make a pit stop here? And Sabahorniak has gone onto the softs, seeing his name a lot today. And the spin for Henry Mertag on the safety car. Dylan Gill, whoa, very close there. I can't really see anyone stopping early. Maybe Liam Master Bradley might want an early stop. I don't know. How about the tie beggars around here? He's going to stay out. Or is he? No. He's going to come in. No, he's not. Well, is going to come in? It's Ryan Turvey. And Zach Mars is now a lap down, which is not good for him. And Henry Mertag, is he going to box? Potentially. Yes, he is going to box. Dylan Gill is going to stay out. So is Nathan Peacock. Henry Mertag was spending the pit lane though, which is not good. Is Raphael Houston going to stay out? That's another big question on my mind. And he's going to stay out. Bing Hawley, is he going to box? I mean, Ryan Turvey's now on the hards, and the Williams are 4th and 5th. That could be interesting. And everyone else, I don't think anyone else is going to stop. But everyone now is in the queue. We have 3 cars in the queue. Liam Martin Bradley, and then Philip Looker, and there is Saba crashing heavily, it looks like, at the final corner. Very heavily, actually. You have to get a closer look at that. When we come round, like what damage that's done to the wall, because he looks to have gone into that pretty nasty. Yeah, it looks to be pretty nasty. And now, yep, as everyone comes through here, Deborah is being cleared. Okay, well he's not on the track anymore. Maybe that will that Miles be allowed to unlap himself? By the rest of the drivers, doesn't look he will be, so he will have to go a lap down. Here's what we're going to look at though, the damage it did to that wall. Yeah, the wall's now sticking out. Could that maybe affect anything in this race? Daniel Vargas has rejoined after his disconnect, and he's in the points now, interestingly. And he's the last car on the lead lap who still needs to catch up. Please also watch out for the outside wall. Henry Mertag is that is from wingless. So he'll have to box again. Bing Hawley has now caught up to the queue with the rest of them. Bar Daniel Vargas. He's the only person, and Henry Mertag. Who's going to come as the pit? And both on potentially a new set of hards? Or is he going to stay with the mediums? What size is he going for? We'll have to wait and see. As he is going to come out now on the softs, interestingly. Is that Miles going to lap himself? Is he going to allow him to? There's still in the safety car conditions on lap 5 here. Very frantic start to the race. Very frank as well. Lap 6 now. Still waiting for 3 cars to catch up. Hopefully, safety car will go in this lap. So we have some racing. Is safety car going to win this lap? Doesn't look like it. Finn Corley and Henry Murtagh both coming round. Catch up to the queue. Daniel Vargas is still down in P10. Well, still not even at the castle section yet. And Cash goes on round. What happened there? Did that Miles club with him? I don't know, but safety car is going to come in this lap. Here then, when is Liam Bradley going to go? Everyone's coming down, and Castro's going to go into the pit. Very smart of him. Liam Bradley goes now. Social looks to have caught a lot of people off of guard. And Dylan Gill and Ryan Turvey are both going to go into turn 1, P3 and 4 in the Williams cars. As we're back on the way race again. And look at Philip, look at that. Oh! That Miles going very deep. And there is Philip Looker on the inside of Liam Bradley. Can he take the lead here? The reserve on his SRC debut. Down the inside. And that is P1. Ryan Turvey also takes it into P2. Martin Bradley just has some damage. Can Turvey now take P1? He's very close indeed. On those hardcore bad tyres. Nothing separating these guys. Up at the front. Harry Barside going on the remove on Nathan Peacock. He makes that stick. And now the two championship protagonists are together on the track. Ryan Turvey round the outside now on Philip Looker. Martin Bradley trying to follow him through. They're going to stop. Surely this won't work. And it doesn't. Martin Bradley backs out. And Dylan Gill's right at the back of his championship rival. And they touch. Slight contact. And now Henry Murtagh, that's going to allow him to go on the inside here. Very close. Oh! What's that contact? I'm not sure. I don't know, Martin Bradley. Contact with Philip Looker. And that's surely going to cause even more damage. Nathan Peacock was motive. And it's a Williams 1-2. Who would have called this at the start of the race? It's all kicking off here on the restart. And Liam Bradley is now down to P6. As Ryan Turvey leads ahead of Dylan Gill. So Dylan Gill started 13th on the grid and is now second, even after a drive-through. Philip Looker back up into P3. And Liam Bradley is now going to box for... And Finn Corley looks disconnected, which is not good at all. My brother's going to come back out now. Henry Murtagh has spun in front of the pit lane. And oh, that could have been nasty there. As we now have a bit of a battle forming here. Trying to settle down now. Raphael Jewson right behind Nathan Peacock, battling for P4. These had a very good battle, if you remember, in Portugal. And now they're battling over P4 again here. Philip Looker still on the tail of Dylan Gill. Ryan Turvey leads this race, which is very good for him. Jewson, oh, maybe having a little look there, but you just can't. Daniel Vargas, the Mex-American, in P7, Castro on P8. Liam Austin Bradley down to P9, but he has stopped, which is the crucial factor in this race. In terms of pit stops, Daniel Vargas has still not stopped. Oh, has he? I think he has stopped. No, he's done a drive-through, hasn't stopped. Dylan Gill and Philip Looker are yet to stop. So is Nathan Peacock. Yellow flag in sector 2. Henry Murtagh has crashed at the exit of the castle section. As DRS is now enabled, Philip Looker is going to have a DRS, I believe, on Dylan Gill down this next back straight. And what an exciting restart he gave us. Could we have an exciting restart race now here? Yellow flag and Murtagh's completely out. And the safety car, speaking of things coming out, the safety car's out. Now this could change the complexity of the race entirely. Liam Martin Bradley, is he gonna be back in this race? I'm not sure if he will be. A lot of people will most likely bot. The safety car is back out. Philip Looker in P3. So as it stands, the Williams 1-2, but will those Williams drivers want a box? That's this question here. Also, you got to think. Did any of the Williams drivers choose a double hard tyre allocation? They could. Ryan Turvey could box again theoretically for another set of hards. And a lot of people coming into the pit. Raphael Jewson staying out. And so is Ryan Turvey. As we now have everyone in the field on the hards. Liam Bradley now down in P8. And Zach Mars will be able to unlap himself, I believe, as he's going to go past Jewson and Turvey. Is this going to disqualify him though? Oh, it's disqualified him. And that is not good for him. There's now a lap 11. Almost everyone's caught up. We're just waiting on Daniel Vargas. As we're still waiting, this most likely be the last lap of the safety car. But now everyone's boxed. So that is a big advantage here. As Ryan Turvey still leads, had a Raphael Houston, Nathan Peacock, Casper Soderstrom, Dylan Gill, Finn Corley, Philip Luckman, Liam Arthur Bradley, and Daniel Vargas. The half Mexican, half American driver is at the back. But for the first time ever, I think, we have 4 different nationalities in the top 4. So, we're going to have 14 laps, looks like. Henry Murtagh has left after his retirement. Looks like we will have 14 laps to the start of this race, because it looks like the big car will come in. I can't see a reason why it won't come in. There's no debris. Everyone's caught up. Ryan Turvey's leading us, though. Liam Bradley is at the back. It's a Mercedes at the back. 2 people fighting on the restart the first time round. And out towards the back on the second time round. As the safety car is coming in this lap. And Ryan Turvey is now going to start to back up the field. And as it stands, that championship lead will get bigger at the top for Dylan Gill. Ryan Turvey looks to win his first race of the season. Add on to that those 5 points he got in Australia. It was the half point. He got P5. Everyone backing up now. Turvey was very early. I don't think anyone expected him to go that early. And the whole field now is going after everyone. Houston going after Turvey now. Soderstrom already on the outside of Nathan Peacock. They're side by side here. And Liam Bradley collides with Finn Corley. They touch, but there's no damage, luckily. Dylan Gill right at the inside of Nathan Peacock. He almost pushes him out of the way. Dylan Gill off to P4 as Raphael Houston is now in P2, right behind Ryan Turvey. He's 5 tenths now. Danny Vargas is past Finn Corley as well. Corley on the inside. What racing this is between them two? Yeah, Corley can't run away past. So, already Liam Bradley back up to P6. He is really hunting down these guys. Next to his hit list is Nathan Peacock, the Scotsman, who is currently sitting P5 in that Alpine. No penalties for anyone currently, which is a big shock, I think. 1.1 seconds already the gap at the top. And it's quite spread out by about a second between each car. Dylan Gill is right behind Casper Soderstrom though. It's about 2.5 tenths. The championship leader going for a P3 maybe. We're right above of him. And just the same gap behind him is Nathan Peacock. And Liam Bradley is behind him. Is he going to go potentially for a late lunge down inside here? He's looking for it. He's not going to go for it though. He's going to hang back for the time being. As Nathan Peacock gets a time penalty for multiple warnings. Track limits all now coming into play half through the race. And Nathan Peacock has now got Liam Bradley on his inside. Bradley has the better run. And that is going to be potentially P5. But Nick Field threw it back in now, and Philip Looker has hit the back of Martin Bradley. Very aggressive defenders. Casper Social goes past Raphael Houston, and now Dylan Gill is also looking for Houston now. Martin Bradley, it's 3-1, it's not going to go! Martin Bradley hits the outside wall, clobbers it in fact, as 3-1 does not go there. And Danny Vargas now getting involved as well. They're all squabbling for position here. Vargas comes out in P6 here. The Merc boys very helpfully helping each other out in getting those positions. Now next on their hit list is Dylan Gill, who's right behind Raphael Houston, the Flying Dutchman, who's very much defending for his life here against Dylan Gill. And also Casper Soderstrom is probably next on Gill's hit list because he was very much close to him during the time that Soderstrom was going to catch up to Houston. The hards just being that much fresher is actually helping out. As Nathan Peacock is now under pressure, as Philip Looker might have to box again. Finn Corley is also in there. Dylan Gill behind Raphael Houston. He's not going to be close enough here. He does have quite a fair bit of battery compared to Houston. Over double the battery. That could be a big factor here. And Gill's attempt to get past Houston, then up to Soderstrom. Martin Bradley's now dead on the battery. Houston can't really defend or anything. And Gill goes into P3. On to the podium places then. He's in P3. Soderstrom is now 1.1 behind Ryan Turvey. Can he catch him? Doesn't look like he can. We have 12 laps to go. Martin Bradley's still going on Houston. He's 3.1 seconds behind. Nathan Peacock going after P6 then. On Danny Vargas. He's closing up. Can't make it through though. Philip Looker as well, who has that bit of front wing damage. It doesn't look like he's affecting him. Is he going to go through it on Peacock? No, he's not. He's going to think smartly here. Think smart, not hard. Houston's still behind Gill. And look how much Martin Bradley is gaining on these lots. He is on a champion's drive here after being hit, smacked into the wall. And also getting that damage from the contact he had with Philip Looker. Most have been very aggressive all weekend with each other. Looker now going after the other Mercedes in Danny Vargas and Nathan Peacock in the LP. The Scotsman and the Mexican-American fighting against the Brit. And Raphael Houston now out of the DRS of Dylan Gill. So Dylan Gill could have a very big hand here. Ryan Turvey's got to hope he's got some straight line speed in the back of that Williams. Because Soderstrom, he's not going to have DRS, but he's going to have a toe, which could help him get into the DRS there. Yellow flag and Philip Looker's out. And a safety car. Venom's got some fresh meat. Limos Buddy straight in the pits. Wasting no time at all on getting a new front wing and putting some mediums on. I think a lot of people would want to follow him in though on the mediums. And he's going to have to get past the safety car as well. And it's going to be P8 as it stands. Is he maybe trying to undercut Houston under a safety car? Houston's really going to want to get off those hards. That's so. He's been on them since lap 3. We're going to have 10 laps to go. We're going to have under 10 laps to go after the safety car comes in. Casper Soderstrom is now in P2. And Ryan Turvey is P1. Dylan Gill P3. Raphael Houston P4. Danny Vargas P5. Nathan Peacock P6. P7 Finn Corley. And P8 Liam Martin Bradley. The question is, will Martin Bradley, will other people follow Martin Bradley in boxing? I feel like people aren't going to have to box now if they want to win this race. Is anyone going to be brave enough, though, potentially to stick it on the soft? I know someone who would be brave enough to do that. Finn Corley. He strikes me as the kind of guy to be brave enough to do it. As we're going to see now, is Ryan Turvey going to box? Stays out. Everyone is staying out. But not Houston. Houston is boxing. And so is Nathan Peacock. Now, these two, who are doing this, is an interesting strategy call. A lot of people are still opting to stick with the hard. Is that the right decision? We'll have to wait and see. I think both had front wing damage as well as Martin Bradley. So, now, Martin Bradley, is he going to jump Houston? You have to hope he can. It doesn't look like he can, though. He's definitely going to jump Peacock, but he just can't get out ahead of Houston. He's going to come out in P6. So that means he's going to be P6 here. Well, that could be P1, depending on the tyre day. Obviously, Ryan Turvey, 12 lap old hards. That is interesting. He's been on them since the first safety car. This is the third now. He's going to lead us away for the second time. Dylan Gill, championship leader, could get a good restart here and potentially win this race. It's anyone's game, really. And now that means we have 9 laps to go after this lap. And this doesn't like to be a win this lap. Is the safety car going to stay out again? The safety car is going to stay out again. Oh no, it's not. It's going to be in this lap. It's safety car in this lap. We're going to have 9 laps of racing here. As now, Ryan Turvey has the very important job of backing up the field here. Soderstrom's going to be right on his tail. Soderstrom passes him. Has to get the place back. And as we go racing now, Soderstrom is now going to go after him, but he can't. And Finn Corley's going to go off there, already through. Is Raphael Houston, Liam Martin Bradley into P6. And Ryan Turvey's after, and he's lost P1. Soderstrom takes the lead. And Dylan Gill's not going after him. The Williams boys are side by side. Can Gill take second here? No, he cannot. Vargas going to be on the outside, though. And now Houston's going to go on the inside, try and take P4. Martin Bradley right behind as well. Look out for him. Houston looks to take a P4. And now the two Mercedes battling. So there's not 2 tops between them. Oh, very close. But Martin Bradley's up to 5th. 9 laps to go. Houston and Martin Bradley are going to be flying through the pack. That's going to be interesting to look at. Peacock as well. As now, Ryan Turvey is right on the tail of Casper Soderstrom. Taking a wide line, potentially trying to get a better exit here. And Dylan Gill in this race as well. Raphael Houston, Liam Martin Bradley. These 5 are all battling for a win. It's a 5-way battle for the lead of the race. And who's going to come out in front here? Oh, Mark Bradley getting very close to Houston. As now Turvey right behind Soderstrom. It's now all about the toe here. Who's going to get the biggest lot of the toe? Turvey's looking very close to Soderstrom. Oh, touching the outside wall was Dylan Gill. Martin Bradley's lost a bit of time on the straight. As now, Ryan Turvey, he's going to get the slipstream on Casper Soderstrom. Is he going to go for it now? Down the inside. He's going to go to the outside. Forcing close to the inside. Very close to him indeed. Is he going to go for it? Potentially to turn 2. He's going to go down the inside. As he made the move stick, they touch. Into the wall goes Soderstrom. Houston on the outside, he goes to P3. Can he get P2 potentially off Ryan Turvey? They touch as well. So close. Just has to back off and now lost P3 still in Gill. Soderstrom and Turvey colliding. Is that going to be looked up essentially after the race? And then they've touched again. Turvey has Turvey's around. And a safety car. What is going on? It's one of the most frightening claps I've ever seen in racing, and the safety car is back out. Is this going to encourage me to hover and especially put on the softs? I could see it happening. Self-social leads then, ahead of Dylan Gill, Raphael Juice, Neil Martin Bradley, Danny Vargas, Nathan Peacock, Finn Corley and Ryan Turvey, who has no front wing. So he's definitely pitting, but I think we could potentially see some other guys pitting. Well, here's the moment of truth. Is Soderstrom going to pit? With the smoke plan shot, so it probably won't need a long safety car period. We could see some people going to the soft, though, I think. Soderstrom. Is he going to stay out? He is. That Dylan Gill comes in. Houston comes in. Martin Bradley comes in. Oh, Peacock almost hitting Vargas. Everyone coming into the pits, though. The 4 drivers in the pit lane now. It's gonna be and Dylan Gill's got off from wing change, so he's not gonna get out ahead of these guys. Both Williams are gonna be P3 and 4, but on fresh softs. So now it's kind of Soderstrom. It's kind of like a race. It's kind of a race against the clock here now because Soderstrom's has got the track position, so they're gonna have to find a way past Soderstrom if they want any chance to win this race. 6 laps to go. This has been one of the most exciting SRC races I have ever witnessed. Out of the 7 so far, this has to be up there with China and Spain. It's one of the most exciting. Soderstrom is leading. The pole sitter from Spain, as we mentioned Spain. Is he eventually going to be a pole sitter? Is he eventually going to take pole? Is he going to win his first race? Become the first non-British winner in SRC history. You could see that. And Danny Vargas is P2, finally. Nathan Peacock P3, and Finn Corley P4. That is interesting. Houston is P5. He is the first driver out of the ones. He has got a penalty though. That could hold him back. That is going to limit him. Ryan Turvey catching up to the back of the queue. Both Williamses, Martin Bradley and Houston, are going to be fighting like animals back there to try and get back up the field. Is it going to be a safety car in this lap? It might be. It might stay out. I think it's going to stay out again. That's what we're looking at. That wall's been very much dislocated. So right now, Liam Martin Bradley would only gain 2 points back in the championship battle. He needs a lot more than that if he wants to get back into this properly. Houston is P3 by quite a margin, but he can extend. And Ryan Turvey's gone back into the pit. Has he got a bit of damage? He might, because he's gone back into the pit. Or maybe it's a tactical move to get a lap pressure. Yeah, he's getting a lap pressure softs. Could that play into his hands very well? It might. He's not actually going to lose that much time at the end of it. Soderstrom's going to lead us away. The top 3 has 0 British drivers. I don't think we've ever seen this before. It'll be the first it'll be the first podium without a British driver, which is crazy that. But we have 4 right behind them doing this race. Liam Martin Bradley is P6 for Mercedes. He is fighting to get back in the championship battle after his pole position. I think we can have 5 laps of racing here. It's going to be Soderstrom versus the world. Vargas, Peacock and Corley are all going to help by could hold these people up, and that would really help Soderstrom. But it's all on him to try and get this done. We're still waiting for safety car to come in. I'm going to go for another lap. Or it will be a 5-lap dash or a 4-lap dash. Well, we'll wait and see. Once safety car gets into the final sector, we're going to ride on board with Soderstrom here. It is advantage Soderstrom. It's his race to lose. Currently has no penalty, so if he can just hold on here and warn hard, he's won this race. Here he is then. He's going to back them all up as the field all gets ready to restart this race. For the fourth, we're going to have a fourth. It's the fourth safety car of the weekend, and now Soderstrom is going to back them all up. When's he going to go? He needs to try and get away from these guys on these soft runners. He's going to go now. As here we are then, Dylan Gill and Liam Martin Bradley already side by side. We didn't see that one coming. Liam Martin Bradley box in a bit. Dylan Gill going to the inside. The two championship rivals are already battling. It's almost three wide. It's almost three wide there. Ryan Turvey's going to go down the inside of 3 cars nearly. Ryan Bradley is going to go down to 8 potentially. It's 3 wide behind. The 2 Williams drivers and Liam Martin Bradley all battling out. With Finn Corley just in front. He's been an absolute roadblock here. Houston's already got ahead. And they've got 3 wide. That's not going to work. Ryan Bradley on the outside. He's got off worse than that. Because he's now behind both Williams drivers. And his championship rival now, Dylan Gill. They are side by side. 4P6. And they spell, they touch. The championship rivals come together. Unbelievable stuff. Houston up to second. And he has such a big advantage here. Liam Martin Bradley comes together with Dylan Gill. An absolutely incredible scenes here. Raphael Houston is right behind Soderstrom already. I didn't realise it would be this quick that Soderstrom gets caught up by the leaders. Houston running right on board with him. Look how much more grip he has on those softs compared to Soderstrom on the hard. Oh, very close. They touch! Houston spins out Soderstrom. So that's 3 drivers caught up in instance already. And Ryan Turvey is now right behind Nathan Peacock, who is right behind Danny Vargas. This could be Turvey's immaculate chance to potentially seal this win for himself. And there it is. He's going to go down the inside of Vargas, who just is no match for Turvey. And he locks up there, but Turvey surely on the softs, he's surely going to have P2 by the end of this lap. And Houston hasn't really pulled away as much as he'd like. Martin Bradley right behind his teammate Vargas for this race only. Obviously, Oliver Murphy is unable to race. Nathan Peacock and Ryan Turvey side by side. Martin Bradley, very, very bold move. Always put his team in the wall there. Aggressive from him. There's 4 laps to go then. And Houston and Turvey are racing away. Turvey's tyres are a lap fresher. That is the big thing he has. As Nathan Peacock is now in front of Liam Martin Bradley. Both have penalties. Can Martin Bradley find a way through potentially? No, he cannot. He's going to gain massively here on Dylan Gill. Which could be useful for Silverstone, so Liam Martin Bradley. He's going to get a run here on Nathan Peacock. Is he going to go for a move down the inside here? He's not. He's going to think better of it. Dylan Gill was already back up with these guys as well, which is quite shocking, to be honest. Nathan Peacock and Liam Martin Bradley. Martin Bradley just has more tyre grip. We're going to ride on board with him now. What I really want to see though is this battle at the back here. Soderstrom versus Vargas. And if and if Gill is going to come into that battle. We're right on board with Dylan Gill, as we see. Soderstrom's going to go for Vargas here. DRS is enabled. Soderstrom and Vargas are going after each other. Dylan Gill goes for the fastest lap of the race. And goes past Vargas himself into P6. And now ahead of him is Soderstrom. Right behind him, very fine margins. As now we have Martin Bradley going after Peacock. He's going for the inside line. And they touch. And into the wall goes Peacock. Martin Bradley pushes Peacock into the wall. As Dylan Gill is still going to have to Casper Soderstrom. Ryan Turvey is right behind Raphael Justin. With just 3 laps to go, this is going to be a very exciting end to the race. Dylan Gill is now right behind Casper Soderstrom. He's not going to go for anything. He's going to be patient here. Ryan Turvey is going to, as now, he's not going to go for it down the inside here, because why would you? That is a stupid place to go for a move. Oh, look how much grip he has though out of there. The softs look like they might be falling apart now. And Turvey is actually holding himself up here, waiting for Justin. Is he waiting for the DRS? I think that's what he's doing. I think they're playing a game of chicken, pretty much. And that's allowed Martin Bradley to get right up with him. Yellow flag. And Nathan Peacock is out. Has he hit that outside wall? I believe he has. Yep. Dylan Gill going after P4 now. Liam Martin Bradley is up to P3. Is he going to go inside? No, he's not. He's going to be patient here, not go aggressive for once. 2 laps to go now. Justin is really trailing Ryan Turvey now, trying to get past him. Turvey needs to break DRS, and this is his win. Confirmed. Dylan Gill now is going to go on to the outside. And go to the wall, they touch. Vargas is going to go through to P4. Dylan Gill and Casper Soderstrom collide. That's another incident for him. Liam Martin Bradley is going to potentially go for it down the inside. He's not. He's going to back out the last second. He likes to do that, doesn't he? And he's probably going to leave it to the last lap now to try and get P2 off Justin. He hits the inside wall. And that could have damaged his car. He has got no damage. Justin goes a bit wide. But both Dylan Gill and Casper Soderstrom have got a bit of damage now. And their races have not been good. As Justin's been pushed into the wall by Liam Martin Bradley. Really getting aggressive here, Martin Bradley is. Justin's going to let him go. Now, I think what Justin's trying to do here is use the DRS to get back into this race. Soderstrom goes into the wall. Makes his race go from bad to worse. Martin Bradley is now under pressure here as Ryan Turvey is going to start the last lap. He has a 2.6 second advantage. He looks like he's going to win this race. Behind, though, it's still anyone's guess for P2. Justin versus Bradley. The Dutch versus the Brits. Best side by side going to turn 1. Martin Bradley has to back out there. Almost hitting Justin. And Justin's going to have DRS still. Because he let Bradley back through. That is very good from him. Justin can't get past. He's hit the farm. He fumbles with a silly mistake. It's now 3 seconds from Martin Bradley back to Ryan Turvey though. And Justin has got damage now. Martin Bradley is still damage free and will come P2 in this race, no matter what, unless potentially there are some decisions to be said after the race in terms of penalties and that. And now that means with a 3-second advantage, Williams could win 3 races in a row, but it's not going to be their championship leader Dylan Gill, who's currently in P5. Oh no. Well, and Justin's out of the race. Juicer crashes out the race, and that's going to allow Vargas to get onto the podium. Oh, look, he just stopped behind him. As Ryan Turvey is going to come across the line now to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Liam Martin Bradley is going to come home in second. That has not heard the whole story of the race though. And Dylan Gill is going to come round after starting 13th on the grid, grabbing a drive-through penalty. He still gets on the podium to keep his championship charge on. Casper Soderstrom's going to come over in fourth without front wing, and P5 and 6 with Danny Vargas and Finn Corley. And what a race that was. Dylan Gill will rightfully get driver of the day. There's a Williams double podium. That's the first time this season, and Liam Martin Bradley will be second. And that is over then. So the final order is Turvey, Bradley, Martin Bradley, Gill, Soderstrom, Vargas, Corley, Houston, Peacock, Looker, Murtagh, Horniak, Satchwell, Singh, Miles, and O'Brien. That is the final order. We'll see you in Silverstone next week. Goodbye.